heartbreaking and a privilege to have you here, and we are all with you. You are not alone. Let all the families hostages hear us so they know that they are not alone.
You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone.
You are not alone. I want to invite another wonderful partner in this protest that is important work remind us that the only solution and the way to secure a future of life in Israel is by a diplomatic solution and the work for peace. Please welcome Hadar Suskind, the CEO of Americans for Peace Now.
Special for me. Hello, everybody. First of all, Yehuda, Yifat, I'm honored to stand here with you today, to be with you and the families yesterday and so many other times, both here in the United States and in Israel. And indeed, you are not alone. One of the very, very first things that I learned in my time serving in the Israeli army was that we need leave no one behind. That is a core message. That is a core principle. It's what we were taught, and it's what we've all tried to do for so many years. And frankly, it's why we're standing here today, because one person seems to have failed to understand that message. Benjamin Netanyahu has abandoned the hostages in Israel, in the Israeli hostages in Gaza. He's abandoned the hostages. He's abandoned the families. More than that, he's abandoned the whole country. He should be home today, working to make that deal. He should be home working to unify the families, to get the people in the north back to their homes, to get the people in the south back to their homes, to bring peace to the country, to build a better future for Israelis and for Palestinians. But what is he doing? Photo ops. He's standing with Speaker Johnson. He's shaking hands with other members of Congress. He's desperately trying to get people at the White House to meet him. We'll see how that works out.
The only thing he knows, damage.
That's right. And we're here every day, Americans for Peace Now, talking to our friends here in Congress, talking to the dozens and dozens of them who aren't going to be inside for Netanyahu's speech because they don't want to be a prop in his photo op. They don't want to hear his lies. They want to stand up. They want to stand up for a better future for Israel, a better future for Palestinians, a better future for us here in America. They want to see leadership. What he and his government of fascists and felons and fundamentalists is bringing is only failure. So every day we stand up and we speak out and we demand leadership. We demand it from our members of Congress, we demand it from our White House, and we demand it from our Israeli partners. We stand with our sisters and brothers in the protest movement against this terrible government, against the fact that they have abandoned the hostages and their families, and we demand action.
Bibi, go home. Bibi, go home. Bibi, go home. Bibi, go home.
For weeks now, since this speech, since this speech and his little junket to Miami have been announced, we've been echoing one message: Netanyahu is not welcome here. We all stand here, Israelis, American Jews, so many others, so many of our colleagues in Congress, so many of our colleagues from progressive activist, non-Jewish organizations who've joined us in this message, who said Netanyahu is not welcome here. We, the Congress, the White House, the American people, will not be a prop in his propaganda anymore. That's right.
Bibi, go home. Bibi, go home.
You know, Netanyahu's got to go. You know, when Netanyahu's not here, we do this work day in and day out, week in and week out, and we are talking about difficult things. We're talking about trying to find that better future. We're talking about how do you build peace. And we know it's a moment where it's difficult to talk about that. There are not easy answers. But the only easy answer is to say that the status quo is okay, to say that we will just continue to live by the sword forever, no matter what. And that is not an acceptable answer. It's not okay to us, no matter how difficult it may be. Right? 1892, Herzl wrote, Im tirtzu ein zo agada. The time he wrote that, he's of course talking about the establishment of a Jewish state that became Israel. The time he wrote that, it was fantastical. It was crazy. People thought it was absurd. Right? But he did not let that stop him. He didn't say, well, I don't see an immediate path to achieving my goal, so I guess I'm going to stop. He didn't say, some people disagree or there are easier answers, so I guess I'm going to stop. He said, this is our goal. We need a state for the Jewish people to live in safely, and I will keep working on this goal. And so many came together, and so many joined him in that, and we saw that dream realized. So that dream of that one state was realized, the dream of two states can be realized. We need peace, we need to keep working, we need to keep fighting for it, no matter how difficult the moment, no matter how far away it will be. I refuse to accept that we cannot do better than this. We will bring the hostages home, we will see a new government in Israel, and we will see a better future. Thank you.